Right, it's Tuesday, May 28th. This is a morning SPY update just to kind of show how the SPY opened up and what to look for. You can see here that between the blue lines is the pre-market range, gapped up a little bit, and then immediately started with a shooter bar and followed through lower. So I happen to buy some puts here, anticipating we'd take out the pre-market lows to start. And on the breakout of bar number one, and on the daily chart, what we're kind of seeing here is a potential inside bar failure where we took out the high of the previous bar. Opening price action starts down to take out the pre-market lows, but the key here is we have to take out the midpoint of this bar to know that we're going to go to the bottom of the range, because overall the trend is still up overall in the big picture. We know that, so we're kind of anticipating that or looking for that to develop in order to confirm any kind of a downside move. So that's why I kind of immediately scaled out. I bought the 533 puts here at 4, and I scaled out here at 425. They're up to 431 right now. Very small, kind of scaling out type of thing where you limit your risk just in case it fails, because I know on the daily chart this has to come through the midpoint of this bar from the previous day in order to get down to the bottom, and maybe that starts the pinball effect of getting a 2 down week. Overall, I still think this is an uptrend here that's just pausing, so I think any downward move likely should bring in buying at some point. You have no idea if you're getting the 2 down week. We're going to go day by day and bar by bar to find out if that unfolds to the downside. If not, we're just kind of moving up to all-time highs, consolidating, and eventually getting a good buy signal. So I kind of know that's unfolding. This isn't really confirmed anything, of a sustained move to the downside, other than we just opened up and wanted to kind of test the liquidity down here first. So it's a total no-risk trade right now if you were going to play it, and you have to kind of know the context of what you're looking for. Like I said, you can see it pausing here. This could just be a big failure, and eventually we come up to the midpoint of that bar with a green and take out that first bar high and work towards the pre-market highs and, start actually an inside bar breakout to the upside that has a target to the top of that range. So those are the types of things, to look for, but you can play it, nimbly here, so to speak, given that there's no real confirmed, anything other than a potential failure to the downside. But price action now will lead the way, and just given that opening bar and buying the puts and knowing there was high probability you were going to come to at least this target, it gives you now a little bit of a cushion, to kind of break even at worst. If it doesn't follow through, and if it does, then you kind of know what to expect on the downside here in order to confirm certain downside sustainability. So we'll see what happens for the rest of the day. Like I said, if we continue lower from here, that's great in terms of the trade, and we'll see what kind of daily bar unfolds here. But don't be surprised, if it holds the midpoint of that bar and starts back up, and yet if it gets through there, then we could be heading to the bottom of that range. So we'll find out how things unfold as the day and the 15-minute chart, moves on for the rest of the day.